taking a break from a little basketball to talk a little football and what's going to happen with Ty Simpson at the draft. I'll give you my guesses here in about 10 seconds.
This video was brought to you by the Herb and Raj podcast.
Thank you all for joining me, Herb from the Herb and Raj podcast. I know we always miss Raj, but sometimes, I got to branch out. No, miss him, but just a quick little video. Ty Simpson, the subject. This NFL Combine, depending on when you're watching this, the NFL Combine is this week. Has been slated now that we've been told Ty Simpson is going to throw at the Combine, something I did not expect, not going to run the 40. But so if you're watching this a week after it's posted or whatever, some of these thoughts may change. But as of now, with the Combine about to start, that's the information that we're going to look at. So nothing scientific about this, folks. I type in mock drafts, get 5 of them offline. One of them from a good friend, Nick Beasley. If you're not checking him out, Nick Beasley Show, go check out his stuff. Great writer, great content all the time. And we're just going to kind of correlate that data and just see what happens. Now, we all know the numbers on Ty Simpson, 3,500 yards, over 3,500 yards passing this year, 28 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. We also know if you were a true, watching the tape or the Bama fan, numbers don't tell the whole story. Okay, no running game to help prop them up there. We did see a regression towards the end of the year. Was that based on teams catching up to him? Was that the no balance on the team? Injuries played a part. There's a whole lot of intangibles in there that we don't know. So we can't approach any of those. All we can go with the information that we have in front of us and see what people say. So, like I said, in my unscientific method, type in NFL mock draft. As of this date, Tuesday, almost 6 o'clock, these are what people are thinking. So FanSided, CBS Sports, NFL Trade Rumors, NFL.com, Mel Kiper, and then our own resident NFL expert, Nick Beasley. And this is kind of where we get everybody. So now 5 of the 6 do have Ty Simpson going in the first round. Okay, NFL.com, the only one, does not have him in the first round. And they didn't do a second round, third round mock yet that I didn't look at. So something we'll look at next week. The numbers vary, but they vary. Okay, we'll start with my boy Nick. He's a Miami Dolphins fan. He has Ty Simpson at number 11. I don't know if that's bias or where he honestly thinks he goes, but that'd be an interesting situation because and most of these are kind of that. I feel like Ty should sit the first year for sure. Okay, limited starts under his belt as a starter is one of the cons against him if you're kind of reading all these things. So that's I definitely think he should be put in a position where he doesn't have to start the first year. No matter what Miami has going on, this is starting a little bit of a rebuild. They don't think they're going to keep Tua, but I wouldn't slide Ty in right away there if that did happen to Dolphins. Okay, FanSided and CBS Sports both have Ty going to the Rams. Interestingly enough, one of them has him at 29 to the Rams. The other has it at 13 to the Rams. Matt Stafford does say he is sticking around for another year. With that championship pedigree and McVay play calling over there, I love that situation for Ty. If that comes to fruition, I think that's probably one of the best spots for him. Where does he go in those two? 29, 13, a lot of positional value there. I would think if he slides past that spot, do we see somebody else jump back into the first round to get him, a la Jackson Dart? I don't know. So 29 to 13 to the Rams, and then Mel Kiper, 21 to Pittsburgh. I don't know how I feel about that, but that's where he had them slided. And then NFL Trade Rumors, 16 to the Jets. Now, what we do know about the other information in this, Mendoza is going first. Every single mock draft has him going first to the Raiders. Okay. I shouldn't say everyone, but most have Ty Simpson slated as the second quarterback off the board. Okay. That usually says he's getting drafted first round. Right. The quarterbacks behind him, and this is going by Mel Kiper's big board, Drew Aller, Garrett Nussmeier, Carson Beck. I don't think any of those guys jumps Ty. So who takes a chance on him and where exactly? But to recap all the information that we've been given and the big board and looking at everybody here, my personal feeling, Ty is going to end up getting drafted in that 10 to 20 range. That's what I feel like. Now, only one of these has been outside. 2 of these have been outside that. 29 to the Rams, 21 to Pitt. So right in there. But I think the most interesting team is the Jets. Before Dante Moore dropped out, everyone had the Jets taking the quarterback at number 2. All right. Because of the draft capital, the draft capital they've accumulated, right? Also, the fact that they do have a couple quarterbacks still on the roster. No matter what you think of Justin Fields, he'll still be there for another year. So if they can survive another year, I could see him going to the Jets, especially at that number 16 spot. That seems, I know, I don't want to doom Ty to that at 16, but the Jets need a quarterback, and he's shown enough big play potential to where he would fit anywhere. But, I'm sorry, Ty, if that happens. Have to address one rumor before we get out of here. There have been postings that the Browns are looking at, possibly getting Malik Willis or getting Ty Simpson. Please don't. That's all I ask. But, you already have, you're thinking about getting Deshaun Watson back, and you already drafted 2 quarterbacks last year. Please just let it be. Let my boy Ty be. So that's the conclusion, folks, though. If you take nothing else from this, I'm guessing 10 to 20 range would not surprise me at all for Jets at 16. What are your thoughts? Where should Ty go? Is he a first-round talent? Should it be later in there? Love to hear from you guys. Appreciate you. Let's come out and support the channel. Depending on when you're watching this, Saturday night, we'll be talking about Ty Simpson throwing at the combine as well. Roll Tide, everybody. Have a good day. Doo-doo-doo.